Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Jerusalem. Please take your seats. The program is about to begin. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Jerusalem. Please take your seats. The program is about to begin. Please welcome the Minister of Finance, Mr. Yair Lapid, accompanied by the International CEO of Taglit-Birthright Israel, Mr. Gidi Mark. What is the power of the number 10 in our tradition? 10 makes up a minyan. 10 is also the number of plagues that we meted out to the Egyptians. 10 is the number of commandments. These 10 days will forever change how you think about your Jewish soul and heritage. Michael Steinhardt, 2010, Jerusalem. When you feel the kind of magic that takes you on a special journey, and suddenly things have meaning. When you find your inner light, that makes everything become worthwhile. And have a purpose. When you understand from where you have come, that you are a part of an amazing history, and connect to your roots. When you have reached that moment that sets your heartbeat to a new rhythm, and nothing feels the same. Then you realize that you are home.
See my name in shining lights, a different city every night. Oh, I swear the world better
of Jewish history to really feel the magic. Can you feel the magic? Can you feel the magic? Everybody, can you feel the magic? Let's welcome the group that just arrived from India. Now let's hear from the group from the land of football and Messi, Argentina. Hello, Argentina, how are you? Good. They came from the north where it's really cold, but their heart is hot. Everybody, make some sound for Canada. Now let's welcome the biggest group here tonight. You know who I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Let's make some noise for the USA! Yeah, that's what I call magic. Welcome to the Taglit-Birthright Israel mega event. We have some very special guests with us tonight. The Minister of Finance, Mr. Yair Lapid, co-founder of Taglit-Birthright Israel, Mr. Charles Bronfman and Mrs. Rita Mayo Bronfman. Our guest of honor, co-founder of Taglit-Birthright Israel, Mr. Michael Steinhardt and Mrs. Judy Steinhardt. Even louder, even louder. There you go. Taglit-Birthright Israel, Chief Supporter in South America, Mr. Eduardo Elstein. MK, Mr. Dov Lipman. The International CEO of Taglit-Birthright Israel, Mr. Gedi Mark. 240 members of the International Council Friends of the Israel Museum from 18 countries. Also with us this evening are Birthright Israel Excel program participants. Hello. And of course, our soldiers from the Israel Defense Forces. Amazing, amazing. And last but not least, you! Participants of Taglit-Birthright Israel. In Hebrew, we say, Bruchim Habayim. So, welcome! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Wow, that was amazing. This evening is not an ordinary event. Tonight, we are here honoring and celebrating 14 years of a vision and the support of one person who, thanks to his vision and determination, has made Taglit-Birthright Israel what it is today. The most successful program in the Jewish world. Together with Charles Bronfman, he is responsible for having brought more than 380,000 young Jews from around the globe for 10 magical days in Israel. Was it magical? Magical. Michael Steinhardt is stepping down from his position of the first co-chairman of Taglit-Birthright Israel to become its first chairman emeritus. We salute you, Michael. For all these years, we want to simply say thank you. Toda. Thank you very much. Toda Rabba. To open this evening, I would like to invite to the stage our honorable guest, the Minister of Finance, Mr. Yair Lapid.
Wow. Mr. Michael Steinhardt, founder of the Taglit Project, and his wife Judy. Mr. Charles Bronfman, co-founder, and his wife Rita. Mr. Gedi Mark, the Director General of Taglit, project participants, IDF soldiers, distinguished guests. Since it was found 15 years ago, the Taglit project has brought to Israel about 400,000 young Jews from 66 countries and states. The journey of Taglit is social and national and Zionistic, but it is mainly a personal journey, a journey between a man and his family, his roots, the story of his life. The young people who come to the Taglit journey understand and learn that we are responsible for each other. We share a destiny. We share a collective memory. We share the fact that being Jewish is not only a religion, it is also a civilization. This is the civilization that brought to this world the 10 Commandments. 172 words that has changed the world more than all the guns and fighter planes combined. A civilization that brought into this world the magnificent idea that belief and faith is more than believing in a God. This is also the obligation to be a better person. A civilization that brought into this world Jesus and Freud, Kafka and Einstein, Spinoza and Bob Dylan. You are now in a moment of your life in which you can choose. You don't have to be obligated. You don't have to define yourself as a part of a group. You are encouraged in many ways to say, I'm not just Jewish, I'm John, I'm Michael, I'm Sarah, I'm an individual. I'm not necessarily part of something. It is legit, but I want to offer to you another option. I want to offer to you the option that this is just not enough. It is not enough because there must be more to life than this. Our importance, our substance is created from the relationship we have with others. Making money is fantastic and having a career is great. But who are the people you remember? Who are the people who are the role models? Martin Luther King, Mama Teresa, Nelson Mandela, Yitzhak Rabin, Bono. What does these people have in common? What is the source of the very similar charisma of these very different people? They were part of something. They didn't lead from atop or from above. They led from within, from a total sensation of belonging. You have, from the day you were born, a deep relation to others. And these others are spread out all over the globe, from China to Europe, from Israel to the United States, from the past to the future, from the Budapest ghetto in which my father was a child in, to this very night here in Jerusalem. Reach out to them. Reach out to those others. Reach out to them in every day of your life, because the great Jewish tradition says, I am defined by my relationship to others. I am defined by my ability to really see them. I am my brothers and sisters' keeper. Taglit has saved a generation. We were on the verge of losing a whole generation of young Jewish people from around the world. They were not against us. They were just preoccupied with different matters. And Taglit, as an organization, was the one thing that reached out and touched this generation, that brought them to Israel and made the contact to Israel relevant again. And you cannot overstate the importance of Taglit. The relation between us was saved by one organization and one idea and one very precise thought that created us again as people from both sides of the ocean. The Taglit project has also contributed two great contributions to the Israeli economy. one that you can quantify and one that you cannot. The one that you can quantify are the 3.3 billion shekels that arrived through Taglit to Israel. But the other one, the one that you cannot quantify, is you, the participants of this project, the Israeli ambassadors around the globe. The alumni of Taglit are in the most influential places in the academia and in the economy. And when they have an idea, when they have a thought, when they look for a way to reach out, the first address is the State of Israel. Because they were here, because they understand our economy, because they understand our dynamics. This night is also a night of appreciation and endearment to a man I'm proud to call a friend, Mr. Michael Steinhardt, the founder of Taglit. In these last 15 years, Michael was the perpetuum mobile, the power behind this project, who is reaching in this summer to a peak of 32,000 participants who will come here to reconnect to the Jewish identity. Michael is one of those people who always ask themselves, what else can I do? How can I do it even better? And Michael, this way of yours have made you a true friend and a strategic partner, no less, of the State of Israel. And not only the State of Israel, but the entire Jewish people. So I want to thank you, Michael and Judy. In the end, this is not just financial contribution, but rather the laying of the critical, educational, cultural, social, Jewish and Zionist foundations, without which none of this magic would ever have taken place. Thank you very much.
I've been married to Michael for 46 years, and I will honestly say there hasn't been a boring day.
Michael is a true visionary. He's an iconoclast.
He stands tall among our people.
At heart, he's a big teddy bear.
In every generation, there are a few people who take it upon themselves to make the changes necessary to ensure that there is a Jewish future. And this is what Michael did with the creation of Birthright.
In the latter part of the 90s, I started to think about an idea where every possible diaspora youngster would have as his birthright the opportunity to spend some time in Israel.
He really did have this brainstorm of an idea that this place that's so central, Israel, so central to our Jewish lives, would be a glue for young Jewish people.
I have to give Michael credit because of all the opposition that he encountered along the way.
He rounded up like-minded folks, and he just plowed right ahead and started it.
That was the beginning of what's turned out to be a fantastic saga.
I am a shameless matchmaker. I am prepared to mate any two Jews. I often ask the woman a question like, are you interested in finding the man of your dreams, the Jewish man of your dreams? They invariably say yes, and soon regret having said yes.
There isn't a time in my life where I can't think of him dragging one poor soul from one end of the room to another poor soul at the other end of a room.
He'll say, you, Joe, do you know Sarah? No. Sarah, do you know Joe? No. Okay. You two, go over in the corner, and I want you to talk for 15 minutes, and then come back and tell me what you talked about.
It's embarrassing. I just would be mortified. But he thinks it's so amusing and funny.
And there have been enormous numbers of happy marriages from that. And no divorces. Ha 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 ha.
At the table, he'll always be like, oh, I think he'll be good with her, she'll be good with him, and just really make it embarrassing for them.
I claim 70 marriages. 70 marriages. That's a lot of marriages.
I don't look forward to that time when I'm old enough and he's gonna be doing it to us, but hopefully we'll be with a girlfriend by that time and she doesn't have to bother us.
You know, the future of the Jewish people is always there on Michael's mind.
In many ways, Birthright for Michael was setting people up.
So, Michael, we want to first thank you, because if it wasn't for you and Charles, we wouldn't be here together. We wouldn't have our two beautiful daughters. None of it would have been possible without Birthright, so thank you.
Thank you. Ditto, ditto, and ditto.
I have 3 children, and I love them all. My oldest is a young man named David, who has a beautiful daughter named Lila.
I felt growing up with my father as a father that I wanted to participate in Jewish philanthropy in some way.
And then my second child is named Daniel, and he has 4 children. Daniel has had his own theological road.
My dad's a loving and a caring man. He followed his passion, and I think he's passed that on. It was a catalyst in me to make the world a better place.
And finally, my youngest daughter is a woman named Sarah. Sarah has 6 children.
I think the value of reading, of education, of making a difference in this world, even in whatever teeny way you want to try to do it, that comes from my dad. That value of really tikkun olam, it's at its heart, the most central Jewish value of feeling connected to a community, of wanting to improve your own community. Those values really have been transmitted, I think, from one generation to the next.
Birthright can change an entire generation.
It has changed the demography of the Jewish world, and it's infused a spirit that did not exist before. And it's the spirit I feel best about.
A very close friend of mine said to me, you know, Michael's initials are MHS, Min HaShemayim, from the heavens. And I just thought it was the most beautiful thing, because in a way, Michael is from the heavens. When I'm not thinking of him being provocative and contrarian and annoying and matchmaking, he's a special guy that thinks out of the box, that really has done so much for the Jewish people in the 20th and 21st century.
To have a father like that who's willing to say, this is it, I'm gonna spend these years of my life dedicated to making this place a better place, is an amazing role model. It's a legacy that I feel so proud of.
Birthright is a living enterprise that continues to grow, that continues to attract new people, and I think continues to constructively change the Jewish world.
Yes, every venture begins with a dream. Your current journey began more than 14 years ago as a vision to connect young diaspora Jews to their Jewish identity in a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Together with the government of Israel and Jewish communities, this historic project was born. It has grown into the largest Jewish family in the world. I am proud to invite to the stage a partner in this vision and a co-founder of the program, Mr. Charles Bronfman.
I love Michael Steinhardt. And I love the Israel Museum. Of course, I love Birthright. But Birthright started at the Israel Museum. The love affair I have with Michael started at the Israel Museum because 15 years ago, at a party at the Israel Museum, Michael asked me to come outside. We started to schmooze. The next thing I know, we were negotiating. And what did we negotiate? This idea that every young Jew from across the world would have an opportunity to exercise his and her birthright to come to Israel. Had it not been for Michael, I wouldn't be standing here, and none of you would be here. So I thank my dear, dear friend. I thank all of you. You know, Michael's supposed to have a temper. I've been told that in business, he was impossible. Michael and I have never had a bad word with each other in these 15 years. And now, because he's much older than I am, he has decided to retire as co-chairman of Birthright Israel International. Michael, God bless you. You'll be emeritus for the next 50 years when I'm gone and retired myself. So I love you. I thank you. And on behalf of all these wonderful kids from around the world, and I shouldn't call you kids, you are participants. Thank you so very, very much for everything you've done.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to invite to the stage our guest of honor, co-founder of Taglit-Birthright Israel, Mr. Michael Steinhardt and Mrs. Judy Steinhardt.
Thank you all. First, I'd like to say thank you to Yair Lapid, who is my friend and also the finance minister of the state of Israel. I really appreciate his being here and for the government of Israel's commitment to Birthright. And I'd like to thank my friend Charles Bronfman who's been my partner for the last 14 or 15 years. And I'd like to thank him for his kind words and for the friendship that's developed over that time. And I've had other partnerships in my life, but my partnership with Charles has been wonderful. It's been without a cross word, without serious disagreements. It's as if it were in a different planet. I have three brief thoughts for you tonight. The first comes from Pirkei Avot, the Talmud's summary of ethical Jewish teaching. In it, the question is asked, who is honored? And the answer is one who gives honor to others. I am honored this evening, but whatever I have done to make Birthright a reality, I have done it with many others. With Shimshon, with Giddy, with Sheldon, with Charles, with Lori, with Lynn. The list is too long for all to be mentioned, but this truly has been an effort by a near worldwide Jewish community. You Birthrighters have come from 60+ countries, and you are the reason that this program exists. Most of you come from the US, but there's a substantial group from the IDF and from Israel in general. Thirdly, I want you to think about how much the Jewish world has changed since Birthright began 15 or so years ago. It's not the same place. And now Birthright has many offshoots, some longer trips, some which are specialized in various ways. But what really matters is the spirit. The spirit. And here, no one matches Birthright. You will be going home soon, and soon will view this trip as a long, distant memory. But as many have told us, this is a trip that can truly change your life. This is up to you. I wish you a joyous remainder of your visit. I hope that the Jewish future will be meaningfully enhanced by your having been here. Thank you.
Exactly. Okay. As you heard in the videotape, I've been married to Michael for 46 years. As I look at all of you Birthright participants, that is probably at least double your age. For the first 30 years of our marriage, Michael was one of the first hedge fund guys, obsessed with the stock market, trading stocks, trading bonds, shorting the Japanese yen. I told Michael when he retired at the age of 54 that he would always be known as a hugely successful Wall Street guy. However, the day he retired from Wall Street, he never ever looked back. Over the last 20 years, he became more and more obsessed than ever with a deep desire and a yearning to help secular Jews remain Jewish. I was witness to Birthright's real beginning when Michael asked Charles on the promenade of the Israel Museum to join him in this audacious project. Together they forged ahead, and all of you are a living legacy of their dream. You are both young enough and old enough to be part of this historic Jewish moment, and you should cherish it. As Michael's wife, I know that his legacy is no longer Wall Street, but his achievements to a new Jewish future. Wherever we are, on the streets of New York City, in the south of France, in the emergency room of Sherry Zedek Hospital in Jerusalem, people thank Michael for what he has done for the Jewish people and for the state of Israel. This, Michael, will really be your legacy. Thank you for honoring him tonight.
Okay, sorry. Michael and Judy, can you please stay on stage just for another moment, please? Please. Okay, Taglit-Birthright Israel is happy to present, in the name of all Taglit-Birthright participants, the Taglit Israel Award. Where is that? Here it is.
Dear Michael, a great vision creates a greater reality. With much love from the hundreds of thousands of participants.
Thank you very much. May you go from strength to strength. Dear Michael, we asked Taglit participants and alumni from around the world to tell us what they think of you. This is what we got. Enjoy.
There's nothing you can do that can't be done. Nothing you can sing that can't be sung. Nothing you can say, but you can learn how to play the game. It's easy. Nothing you can make that can't be made.
No one you can save that can be saved.
Nothing you can do, but you can learn how to do and play. It's easy.
Cause it goes a little something like this.
All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need is love. Love is all you
Okay, everybody. This is our time to show the love. Everybody, please stand up. Everybody, please stand up. You have your light, your heart. Put them in the air. Let's everybody sing for Michael. Everybody.
All you need is love. All you need is love. Love. Love is all you need. All you need is love. All you need is love.
Everybody say, hey! Hey! Everybody say, hey! 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 Can't hear you! Hey! I had a dream so big and loud, I jumped so high and touched the cloud. Oh, 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 oh. I stretched my head into the sky and danced with monsters through the night. Oh, 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 oh. I'm never gonna look back. I'm never gonna give it up. Please don't wake me now. Let me hear you, Taglit! This is gonna be the best day of my life. My life. Come on. This is gonna be the best day of my life. My life. שהלב יפתח, חובק את העולם, ובקריאה גדולה, שיר האהבה. תראו הכל אפשר, זה לא מאוחר, השחר כבר עלה, זמן האהבה. Oh, everybody! Taglit! Thank you very much!
Wow, wow, wow. You have amazing energy, amazing spirit. Thank you very much for being you. You enjoying yourselves? That's lovely to hear. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, he's an amazing artist, Shai 360. Shai 360 has a story he's going to tell in just a minute. It's a truly inspiring one. After Shai, we have a performance by one of the biggest musicians in Israel. You are going to have an amazing evening. Here he is, Shai 360.
I was told, united we fall, divided we stand. Guess that's how we really stayed alive through it all. Put your hands up, come on! And through the years, I found out, Taglit, that's your birthright. Right of birth to see the place to make us unite. You see where it started, you connect and you feel. So search, find your roots and you know that it's real. It comes together like the words of a song. 14 years making, 100,000 strong. Blessed with the help of more fortunate few. Put your hands up, birthright, to you. We all from different places, different faces. One home you can never replace. More than a state, it's a state of mind. It gives ears to the deaf, eyes to... Put your ones up like this. Put your ones up, one life, one home. This side right here, put your ones up. Put your ones up. Put your ones up. כמו לראות בעיניים ולהאמין, כמו להיות במקום כדי להבין. זה חלום של כל כך הרבה שרק רוצים לחזור למקור ולשורשים. זה לגלות ולחזק גם את הזהות, להבין שפה זה בית, שמה זה גלות. לחזק את הנפש והיהדות, בחיפוש העצמי זוהי המהות. זו תקליט, 14 שנים משקיעים באלפי תורמים, אז מתוכם רבים שווים רבים עולים, אלינו מצטרפים, חלום הם מגשימים. מי שלא חווה את זה בטח לא ידע, ואז אם תמצאו את זו אגדה. זה לא חלום ולא אשליה, לשנה הבאה בירושלים הבנויה. Make some noise, birthright! And everybody say, this is home! One home! One love! Put your hands up, come on! Put your hands up! Yeah, yeah, yeah! Let's get feel alright. One place, one home. You gotta. Everybody, come on! One love, one life. Let's get together. Feel alright. One place, one home. You gotta know where you're from. Are you guys having a good time? You know, not too long ago, I was sitting where you are when I came on Birthright from Montreal, Canada. Is Canada in the house? Is the US in the house? Is India in the house? Come on. Everything is gonna be alright. Yeah, yeah. You'll see tomorrow. You and I are gonna be just fine. That's right. No need for song. Three little birds on a window pane, making me smile, telling me there's so much to gain. And I don't see a difference, we still the same. Some pray for sunshine, some pray for rain. And if you never felt love, you can never feel pain. I'm a dreamer, hope's running in my vein. So I don't look for blame, I work for change. And we can all just sing, come on! Look around you! We all from different places, different faces, and we are today as one. We are today here as Am Yisrael in Jerusalem, our capital, And I want to thank Birthright for bringing us all home. So everybody put your hands, come on, and one. Tonight, you'll see tomorrow. You and I are gonna be just fine. That's right. No, everybody sing with us like this. Everything is gonna be alright. 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 Everything is gonna be alright. Alright. Come on, everybody, say alright. 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 Everything is gonna be alright. 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 Everything is gonna be alright. Alright. Oh! You'll see tomorrow! I said, you and I are gonna be just fine. That's right. No need. Welcome home!
Give it up for Shy 360! Okay. We have one huge event right in front of us, but I need to clear the stage because the musicians need to organize it. So what do you say? You know Taglit has a Facebook page, and I'm assuming you all have your phones. Let's do the biggest Taglit-Birthright Israel selfie of all times. Let's upload it to Facebook. Let's tell the world what an amazing event this was. Take out your phones. I'm coming down. Come on, take out your phones. Okay. Oh, hello. Where's my... Okay. I'm next to Michael. Everybody around, take out your phones. Let's do one huge Michael selfie. Everybody, you ready? Come join. Don't be afraid. Michael, is that cool with you? Yes, we do. Come on. Come on. Come on, everyone. Here we are. Here's the phone. Okay, that's amazing. That's amazing. Until the stage is ready, let's talk. Okay, where are you guys from? Here's a little selfie. Where are you guys from?
I don't know, hold on. USA, New York, Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
It's a video.
No, not a video.
Hold on.
In the meantime, tell me the best thing. In the meantime, tell me the best thing of these 10 days.
This right now.
Here we go. That's another one? Here we go.
Right here.
Here we go.
Funny face.
Funny face selfie. Wait a minute. Where's Argentina? That's a US selfie. Where's Argentina? Argentina, where are you? I'm coming, Argentina. Let's represent. Here you are. Argentina, how are you? Hello. Okay. Vamos, Argentina. That's a picture. Okay, we did it. Another one. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go. Canada, where are you? Oh, wow, you're up there. Argentina is... Maryland! Maryland! Let's go! Woo! Yeah. Where's India? Oh, everybody's there. I'll go there. I'm climbing towards India. Here I am. India, what's up? Oh my God, you're so beautiful. Are you enjoying the night? Come on, let's take a picture. Wow, you look amazing. Let's take a picture. Come on. Careful, careful. Here it is. Taglit India selfie of all time. Let's go! Yeah! Another one? Yeah, LGBT for sure. Is everybody in there? Everybody's in here? Here we go. Canada. Canada, where are you? Make some noise, Canada. High five. Excel, Excel, the Excel selfie of all times. Let's do it. Let's do it. Who's going to take out his phone? That's a good one. That's a good one. What's happening here? The Israeli Defense Force selfie. That's happening right now. Yes. It's a good one. It's a good one. It's a good one. Here it is. Say sababa. That's a very good word to know. Oh, wow, 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 wow. What's going on here? Canada! Canada! Okay, come on, we have to finish. Come on, let's do the selfie. In 3, 2, 1, Canada! Amazing, amazing. No, I have to go back to stage. I have to go back. No, I have to go back to stage. It's for you. It's for your own benefit. Okay, everybody, are you ready? Are you ready for the performance of the one, the only, ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to present Ivry Leader!
ניסים תשמע, תהיה מלחמה, בקרוב נגיע רחוק. ניסים תשמע, תהיה מלחמה, גם הבכי מושפע מהצחוק. לא לדחוק לפינה, הרגשה משונה, תתרכז בבקשה. מתקרבת לשאול שאלה, תנסה לא לצחוק, כמו משוגע שנתקע לו חיוך, בוא תביא נשיקה. תתמכר, תנסה להגיד שחסר, שמגיע לך קצת יותר מיופי, שאין לך אופי לזה. תתמכר למילים של מיכל, שאומרת שכל כך חבל שהמים לא דומים לשמיים בכלל. וניסים תראה, זה קורה תחכו לך שני אנשים, כן, ניסים תשמע, תהיה לחימה, אנחנו מה? אנחנו נצא מנצחים, לא לדחוק לפינה, ושם משונה, תתרכז בבקשה. מתגנבת על ראש שינה, שאולי האויב הוא בעצם חבר שנתקע לו אגרוף, נבקש נשיקה. תתמכר, תנסה להגיד שחסר, שמגיע לך קצת יותר מהיופי, שאין לך אופי לזה. תתמכר למילים של מיכל, שאומרת שכל כך חבל שהמים לא דומים לשמיים בכלל. תנסה להגיד שחסר, שמגיע לך קצת יותר מיופי, שאין לך אופי לזה. תתמכר למילים של מיכל, שאומרת שכל כך חבל שהמים לא דומים לשמיים בכלל.
Thank you, Ivry Leader. Did you enjoy that? Did you enjoy that? Good. Good. Okay. Okay. I want to say, no, there won't be one more song. It's thank yous now. I want to thank everyone. I want to thank Judy and Michael Steinhardt, Mr. Charles Bronfman and Miss Rita Mayo Bronfman, Minister of Finance, Mr. Yair Lapid, all our distinguished guests, and special thanks to you, Taglit-Birthright Israel participants. This is not the end of your journey. The 10 years, the 10 days you have experienced in Israel are just the beginning. When you return home, thousands of Taglit-Birthright Israel alumni will be waiting for you, ready to share the impressions, ideas, and passions you have experienced during your trip. Keep the connection living. Join our Facebook page, go to our website, and as always, see you next year. You're all standing, but please, for Israel's national anthem, Hatikva, please stand up. Thank you very much, and see you all next year. Goodbye. Thanks for being here. Thank you very much. Goodbye.